Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time is about the king of Kyles, okay? The Kyle himself. So I told a story time a while back about a Kyle I encountered in LA who wanted to fight me, and I thought that'd be like the peak of Kyles in my existence, but boy was I wrong. So today's story time is a recent story time. The story time takes place yesterday, okay? Now I don't know what my luck is when it comes to this skate park, but whenever I go to this skate park, something seems to happen. Literally, the last video that I uploaded was a story time that took place at this skate park like a week ago. So this story time takes place yesterday at the same skate park. I don't tell a lot of recent story times on this channel, so the fact that I'm telling two in a row is pretty interesting. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this story time. Leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, let's jump right into this story time. So yeah, the story time takes place yesterday. I woke up. It starts off as a normal day. I showered, got dressed, got ready for my day. And that same friend that texted me in the last story time texted me again. And he's like, yo, we're going skating again. Same park, same place, same people. You down? And I replied, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like, last time I went to that park, I encountered my ex, and her boyfriend was there, and it was like a super hostile situation. I don't know if I want to go back. Now, if you don't know what I'm referring to, I'll leave a link on the screen, like a card. You can click it and watch that story time. It's the video that I uploaded recently. It's a story time at the same park. Pretty crazy one, so if you want to go watch that, I'll leave a card on the screen. But yeah, I told my friend that I was skeptical, and he's like, come on, man, like, it'll be fine. Like, what are the chances, seriously, that something else would happen at this park? Like, nothing's gonna happen, we'll go, we'll have a normal time, we'll skate, it'll be fine. And I'm like, alright, man, fine, you convinced me. So I told my friend to come pick me up. 15 minutes later, he's at my house with the rest of my friends. They pick me up. We go to the skate park. We skate there for like an hour. The first hour was completely normal, like a lot of fun. Just a nice time, right? But then, of course, this car pulls up. It's like a really old beat-up Honda Civic, and it pulls up, and four dudes hop out of this car, and one of them has a 30-pack of beer, and they walk into the skate park with no skateboards, no bikes, no scooters, nothing to ride on whatsoever. They literally just walked in with beer, and they walk up to one of the ramps that we were skating on, climb up the ramp, and then sit down, and two of them just start drinking on the ramp, and they're just talking to each other. Now, me and my friends were skating on this ramp, and it was like the best ramp at the park, so the fact that these dudes just walked in and climbed up there and started drinking on it like it's a chair, like it's a ramp that we're skating on. So it was a little bit annoying that these guys were just sitting up there drinking. So we have to keep asking them to move every time we want to skate on it, and they're getting annoyed with us. Like, they keep rolling their eyes and like sighing and like giving us attitude whenever we ask them to move. And it's not like we were being dicks to them. We were just nicely asking them every time we were going to skate on it to move over, so we didn't run over their legs or hit them, you know what I mean? Like, it's a skate park, and we didn't want them to get hurt. So after we asked them to move like 7 different times, my friend kept doing his run on the ramp. So finally my friend just asked them, he's like, hey guys, like, we're going to keep using this ramp probably for the rest of the night. Would you mind sitting on another ramp? Because like this one we're going to keep using. And the head of the operation, the head Kyle, stands up and he spits on the floor and goes, nah, we're not moving. And my friend's like, all right, man, like, fair enough. It's just kind of lame. Like, this is a skate park. You're coming here. You're not skating. You're just drinking on the ramp like it's a chair. And he goes, yeah, it's a public park. I'll use it for whatever the fuck I want to use it for. And he jumps off the ramp and gets up in my friend's face. And immediately me and all my friends walk over there, and I get between both of them because they're in each other's faces. And I take both my hands and I kind of just like, part them away from each other. I didn't push either of them. I just kind of like lightly move them away. And the guy goes, get your fucking hands off me, kid. And I'm like, first of all, dude, I'm not a kid. I'm probably older than you. Second of all, I'm not pushing you or anything. I'm just trying to break y'all up. I don't want you to fight. I'm just trying to make sure you guys don't hit each other or something. And he goes, well, what if I do hit your friend? What you gonna do about it? And then my other friend steps up. He's like, if you hit him, we're all gonna beat the shit out of you guys. And I'm like, nah, chill. Like, we're not fighting. No one's hitting nobody. Like, calm down. And this Kyle gets up in my face now. The main Kyle of the operation gets up in my face. And he goes, what's your scrawny ass gonna do if we start fighting? Like, you'll be the first one to go down. And I can't lie, when he said that to me, the first thing I wanted to do was go over to one of the little kids and steal their Razor scooters and hit him right in the ankles with it. But of course I didn't, because I'm more mature than that, and I wasn't gonna stoop to this Kyle's level. And I was like, look, dude, just back up, let's leave. Like, simple as that. He goes, don't tell me to back up. I'm like, dude, just do it. And he goes, what are you gonna do if I don't? And he starts getting up in my face even more. And then all 3 of my friends come over and start surrounding him. And then all of his friends come over and start getting all up in my friends' faces. And at this point, we have basically a 4v4, like, just all in each other's faces, talking shit to each other. And we were probably like 5 seconds away from it breaking out into a fight. Not that I wanted it to, like I was really trying to keep it under control, but I was just completely losing control. But then all of a sudden we hear a horn like honk at us from outside the park, and I look over and it's the park security in their truck beeping at us and their sirens on, their orange siren. Now I honestly have no idea where they even came from. I had never seen park security at this park before in my entire life. Like I'd been there quite a few times, and there had been so many situations where park security was probably needed and they were never anywhere to be found. Like this was the first time I'd ever seen them. I honestly have no idea where they even came from. Like they came out of nowhere. But anyway, yeah, they honk their horn at us and everyone kind of breaks up. And these two security guards get out of their security truck and they walk up to the park and they come up to us. And one of them goes, "Hey, what's going on here, guys?" And I was like, "No big deal, just a little bit of a disagreement. We're going to leave right now." He goes, "All right, cool, man. Like, thank you. Like, thanks for being good about this." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." And the Kyles, and you're probably wondering why I'm calling them Kyles. They look at us and they just kind of give us like a dirty look. And then the main one, the one that was starting all the problems, looks at me and he goes, "I'm going to get you." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I'm coming for you. Don't think you're safe because security came here. I'm coming for you. I'm going to find you after this." And I was like, "What?" And then the security guard chimes in. He's like, "Hey, leave this gentleman alone." And I was like, "Thanks, man." And then the Kyle, the main Kyle, just keeps looking at me with this dirty look. And he pulls up his shirt and he points to a knife that he has clipped on his waistband. Like he had a knife clipped on his pants. And I guess he was insinuating like that he would use his knife or something. But then right next to the knife, he had a Monster can tucked in his waistband. That man had a Monster can to go, just in his waistband at all times to drink. If that doesn't prove that he's like the level 100 Kyle, like the final boss of Kyles, I don't know what does. So of course I had to crack a joke about it. I was like, "Yo, do you really have a Monster at all times just in your waistband, like tucked in there?" And he goes, "Don't worry about what I drink." I'm like, "Bro, I'm just saying, like, you're a Kyle." And he goes, "I don't even know what the fuck that means, dude. Now get out of my park." And that's when the security chimed in. The one guy was like, "Nah, this is not your park. It's our job to guard this park, and you just proved that you had a weapon on the park grounds. So give me your real name, give me your phone number, give me all of your info. You're banned forever." And yeah, they took down all of these dudes' infos and banned them from the park. Now you're probably thinking like, "Well, Austin, couldn't they have just given fake names?" They probably did give them fake names, but one of the security guards took pictures of all of them, like all of them individually, and they were being printed out and posted in the security office. So every security guard would know who to look for, and if any of those faces were ever in the park, they get kicked out immediately. So yeah, I would say it was a loss for the Kyles. All of them got banned from their favorite drinking spot, and me and all my friends still get to go skate there whenever we want. We're not banned at all. In fact, the security is mad cool to us. So yeah, that's the story time of the level 100 final boss Kyle, and how he said he's coming to find me after all this and like tried to fight me and all my friends. It was just a ridiculous time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I'll let you know if anything else unfolds in the Kyle saga. If you enjoyed this story time, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace. I don't think it's right. I've been waiting all my life, baby, come through. It's okay to waste my time if it's on you. Don't know why, losing sleep at night.